What's up, y'all? It's going to be a weekend forecast for all the signs. I'm really trying to get a better view of the cards here. Man, I got to get me a tabletop tripod. I got to quit putting it off. I just got to go buy me one of those. But anyways, nothing spectacular about this, guys. I don't really have any awesome ideas in mind. So I'm just going to do your standard run-of-the-mill all signs kind of, Anyway, the weekend of the 5th through the 7th, I believe. See what's going on for all the signs this weekend. 3 more shuffles. What's going on with Aries this weekend? 1, 2, and 3. What's going on with Aries this weekend? Okay. Looks like the energy that's binding you and whatever person you're dealing with or thinking about is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So definitely not offering any love. 10 of Wands is too much of a burden on you. Somebody feels really, really burdened by this and isn't coming in to offer their love. 10 of Pentacles, money may be looking good, but love is not. You see what I'm saying? I mean, material things. Everything else around you may be looking good, but deep down there is no love to offer because you feel really, really overburdened and overwhelmed. Okay, 4 of Wands is reversed. Somebody feels like there is not an opportunity right now. Feels like that the door is just kind of not open to take the action. And the Ace of Swords is in the reverse as well. So there's probably not really any communication. Somebody can't really think. The Ace of Swords in the reverse is typically that aha moment. But, take it how it resonates. I just don't feel like somebody sees an opportunity. Somebody doesn't see an opportunity to come in and offer love. But everything else on the outside is looking pretty good. One more card for you. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's too much conflict. Too much conflict going on right now, Aries. Too much conflict going on right now. And I don't really see anybody offering their love. Just don't really see it happening. So, Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? What is going on with Taurus this weekend? What's going on with Taurus? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. What's going on with Taurus this weekend, universe? Okay. Death card. So whatever energy is binding you and the person that you're dealing with or thinking about, some kind of big change. Some kind of big change either happened or is happening very, very soon. Hangman reverse, yeah. Somebody is feeling a little bit impatient, not really waiting around too much. 2 of Pentacles. I kind of feel like somebody right here feels like whatever this situation is just a little too much. They already have a lot on their plate right now. And the 8 of Pentacles. I definitely see somebody. I think you are just mainly focusing on your work. Focusing on your work, and whatever this person or situation is, you don't really have time for them, or they don't have time for you, one or the other. Somebody here is too focused on work. And yeah, this was definitely a big burden in the past, and I think what you're doing is putting an end to this burden. You may be spending less time around this person. You may not really be wanting to sit around and wait on them too terribly long, to change. So you went ahead and made the change. And I just kind of feel like you're not really working on anything with this person. You're working on yourself mainly. You're getting over the burden that, see, you made a decision. You definitely made a decision to put a change, some kind of end to the way that you're handling this person or this situation. And the Ace of Pentacles, you're doing things differently. You're kind of going off in a different direction. I kind of feel more like it's work. It could be work. It could be just kind of going off on your own. You know what I'm saying? 3 of Swords reversed. The 10 of Wands reversed. Yeah. Definitely, I feel like this was just too much of a burden on you. So this weekend, it doesn't really look like you're doing anything with this person. I just kind of see you sticking to yourself and working on you and all that good stuff. Know what I'm saying? So, Gemini. What's up with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini this weekend? What's going on with Gemini this weekend? 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. What's up with Gemini this weekend? What is good with Gemini this weekend? Okie dokie. Whatever energy binds you and the person you are dealing with or thinking about is the star in the reverse. Could possibly be an Aquarius. Regardless, there's just not a lot of clarity in the situation. Not really 100% sure exactly what's going on. So I kind of feel like you're sitting around and isolating yourself a little bit. Isolating yourself, overthinking it, trying to figure it out. You're very, very unclear. The Hanged Man, definitely. So you're kind of feeling stagnant and stuck in one spot and not really sure what's going on, not really sure which way to go. King of Swords, I do feel like you're speaking your truth and trying to get some communication coming in. 8 of Cups, but you may end up walking away from this. The energy is definitely here for you to turn and walk away from this because there's just something you're not quite sure of, something you don't really have any clarity. There's no clarity. And you've been sitting around an awful long time, stuck in one spot. Yeah, you're losing the passion. Queen of Wands reversed. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I really don't feel like you feel like starting anything new with this person. There's just been, like I said, for the October reading, there was a big void between you. A big void. And the moon is in the reverse too. So 2 of Cups is in the reverse, definitely. I don't feel like anything is being worked on with this person. I kind of feel more like there's the energy or at least the desire to turn and walk away from this more than anything. More than anything, okay? So Cancer, what's going on with Cancer this weekend? What's going on with Cancer this weekend? What's going on with Cancer this weekend? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. What's going on with Cancer this weekend? Okie dokie. Alrighty, the Devil. So whatever energy is binding you to the person that you're dealing with or thinking about could be a Capricorn, or it could just be something really, really toxic. Really toxic and not good for you or the person that you're dealing with. The 8 of Wands is in the reverse, so I do feel like you're kind of stuck to it. I do feel like you're unable to move on from it, even though there may be some communication issues in there. The 8 of Wands, some people say that deals with communication. It very well may. There may be some poor communication, but I do definitely feel like you're still stuck to it. Yeah, the Tower's in the reverse. You're avoiding this change. You're avoiding putting an end to whatever this toxic situation is. The 2 of Swords is in the reverse. It does look like somebody's definitely making a decision. Probably, I don't know, the King of Pentacles is in the reverse right here. So it looks like that the energy is definitely there to make a decision to put an end to this, but for some reason, you're avoiding it. Somebody's avoiding putting an end to this because the 8 of Wands is in the reverse and so is the Tower. But the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, showing that there's not really, the work isn't really being put in on this situation, and the Magician's in the reverse too. So yeah, the situation isn't really manifesting itself into anything good right now. 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse. See? It's not a good situation that you're in, Cancer, but you still feel kind of stuck to it. Knight of Pentacles reversed. There's not proper work being put into this situation. 9 of Swords. Very, very, very anxious. Very nervous. Okay? You know this situation needs to come to an end, but you're putting it off. The Tower's reversed. It's very, very, very toxic, but for some reason, you can't move on from this. You're still stuck to it. So it looks like you need to shit or get off the pot, Cancer. Sorry, but I mean, sorry. Just got to figure out how to put an end to it at some point. Pardon me. I am sick with the flu, but that's not going to stop me. Not going to stop me. So Leo, what's up with Leo? What's up with Leo this weekend? 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. What's up with Leo this weekend? Leo, what's going on with you this weekend? What's up with Leo? Okie dokie. Whatever energy is binding you to the person that you're dealing with or thinking about is the devil reversed. Okay, so this could also be a Capricorn, but either way, I feel like it's a toxic situation that you're getting out of and moving away from. The Seven of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, you're definitely coming out of conflict. You're not wanting to argue and fight with anybody. Queen of Cups is in the reverse. So you're very, very sure of how you feel, you know, very emotionally stubborn. That's how I see the King and the Queen in the reverse. And you are manifesting good things into your life. So you know you're making a good decision here. The Devil's in the reverse, along with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You definitely know that conflict isn't always the best choice, okay? Because you know how you feel, you know how you want to feel, and it is what it is regardless. And the Magician is in the upright, so it does look like you're making the right choice there. The Eight of Wands is in the reverse, and the King of Wands is in the upright. So you got the King and the Queen in the King and the Queen of Wands in the upright. And the Eight of Wands is in the reverse. So there's something that you still have a difficult time walking away from. The Empress, okay? So whatever, you may feel a little bit stuck to this situation, still wanting to, you may have kids with this person that you're dealing with, okay? So you may, you know, still feel a little bit tied to it. Possibly for some of you, there could be some kids in the picture, or there could be like a family situation in the picture that still kind of binds you to it just a little bit. But for the most part, it looks like you are moving on from it. The Queen of Wands is reversed. So, oops, I'm sorry, I read this one wrong here. This is the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups are in the upright, but the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. So I definitely feel like, even though you do feel just a little bit stuck to it, there's still something in there that, yeah, you're definitely moving on from it in one way, even though there may be some obligations to still kind of have to stick around. Six of Wands. So definitely that right here, right under the Magician, shows that there is victory in your decision to do it this way. And it looks like that's the way you're going to keep it going. And that's the best way to do it for you there, Leo. So that's pretty good. Pretty good weekend forecast for Leo. Okay, who comes after Leo? Blah, 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 blah. Virgo. What's up with Virgo this weekend? What's up with Virgo this weekend? 1. 2 more shuffles. 2. What's up with Virgo this weekend? What's Virgo got going on this weekend? 3. What's Virgo got going on this weekend? What does Virgo got going on this weekend? One more shuffle, sorry. What's Virgo got going on this weekend? Y'all partying, y'all working, sticking to yourself. What's up? Tell me something, cards. Tell me. 4 of Cups. Alrighty, well, whatever energy binds you and the person that you're dealing with or thinking about is the 4 of Cups. So I do feel like there's a little bit of sadness, a little bit of letdown, a little bit of heartbreak. But regardless, Virgo, you are making decisions based on logic, okay? Because you got the Justice card right here. So you're not, you're coming out of the anxiety. You're not letting anxiety and, you know, upsetting feelings override your emotions. It may not feel too terribly great, but you're definitely making decisions that are not out of bias. And as a result of that, you are having forward movement with whatever the situation is. And the Queen of Swords, you're speaking your truth. You're speaking your truth with logic and clarity and reason, and not emotion, and not, you know, letting your anxieties get the best of you. The Death card, it does definitely look like you could either be dealing with a Scorpio, or there is some kind of change coming at some point, because the 2 of Wands is in the reverse right here. So I definitely feel like, you may end up needing to make some kind of hasty decision, okay? So you may have been kind of evaluating your options, kind of evaluating what's going on. You may end up deciding not to work on something with whoever this person is that you're dealing with this weekend, either a friend or a coworker, a lover, whoever. Take it how it resonates. But the 2 of Wands is in the reverse right next to the Death card and the King of Pentacles. So it definitely looks like that you have to make some kind of hasty decision, and it's not victorious. It's not a very victorious decision, probably on their part, because I'm kind of getting the feeling that you're making a logical decision in the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, I don't really feel like you have a whole lot of faith in the situation, so you may just end up deciding to blow somebody off for the weekend. Maybe not take somebody up on their offer, or maybe just tell somebody to leave you the hell alone for the weekend, basically. You understand what I'm saying? All righty, let's Who's after Virgo? Sorry, I got the flu, y'all. I got the flu. I'm a little bit foggy headed. I've already done 2 readings this morning. So, okay. Who did I just do? Virgo, Libra. What's up at Libra this weekend? What's up at Libra this weekend? 1 and 2 and 3. Oh. Okie dokie. Oh, the Chariot in the reverse. So whatever energy is binding you to the person that you're dealing with or thinking about the most is the Chariot in the reverse. So could be a Cancer possibly, but either way, there's no forward movement happening at the current moment. The Hangman reverse. I do feel like you may be getting just a little bit impatient. Knight of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody isn't really wanting to work on this. Somebody's losing the passion. Yeah, the Two of Cups is in the reverse. So very well could be a love situation you're dealing with, or just somebody you're very, very close to, and there's no forward movement. And there's a lot of impatience here because somebody's lost the passion. Somebody's definitely lost the passion, and the Justice is in the reverse. Okay, so quite unlike how the Justice was just in the upright for Virgo, Justice is in the reverse right here. So you or whoever you're dealing with may very well not be making very logical decisions, maybe making decisions based on emotion rather than logic and reason. And that could be one of the reasons why this is a little bit messy. And you have the Nine of Swords in the upright, so there's definitely a lot of anxiety in the situation right here. King of Pentacles is reversed. Somebody's not putting the work in. King of Wands, somebody wants it. You know, there's definitely the feeling here. Somebody has passion and somebody's impatient. I feel like it's you. I feel like you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of desire to really work on this. I feel like this is you. Could be the person you're dealing with. Take it however it resonates. But somebody just isn't putting the work in. Queen of Swords is in the reverse. Kind of a nasty attitude. Nasty and bitter. Nasty and bitter. 8 of Pentacles. So it looks like you're probably just going to end up, like I said, sticking to... Man, these are negative. What's going on with all these negative? Just kind of like sticking to yourself and focusing on your work. Maybe it's just a bit of a, I don't know, depressing season. Straight into fall, straight into October. It can be pretty depressing sometimes for some people when that season changes like that. Anywho, let's see, Libra, Scorpio. What's up with Scorpio this weekend? Scorpio got going on this weekend. What does Scorpio got going on this weekend? 1, 2, and 3. Scorpio got going on this weekend, universe. Ooh. Okie dokie. The energy binding you to the person that you're dealing with or thinking about is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So definitely feel like whatever situation that you're in right now, somebody's not really wanting to put the work in. And the 8 of Cups is in the upright. So somebody may either want to walk away from this, or somebody may just straight up walk away from this and say, you know what, never mind, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. King of Swords is in the reverse. So very well may be dealing with somebody who's a little bit manipulative, but there's still a bad attitude. Still, this reeks of a bad attitude right here about this whole situation. And the Hermit is in the reverse. So I don't really see yourself sitting around and isolating yourself over it and beating yourself up over it. But then again, on the other hand, regardless of how busy you keep yourself, you do have the Two of Swords in the upright. So you may have a little bit of indecision going on right here. Maybe questioning whether or not you're actually making the right decision. King of Cups though, but you're sticking to how you feel. You're like, well, regardless, this is how I feel about it, so this is what I'm going to do, regardless. Knight of Cups is here, so it looks like somebody very well may come in to offer love. Maybe trying to start this again and avoid this change. Okay, because this Tower's in the reverse right here. So it looks like there is the energy to walk away from whatever situation this is right here, but somebody doesn't agree. Somebody's trying to fight to keep it the way it is and avoid this this Tower moment right here. So good luck with that, Scorpio, if that's you or the person that you're dealing with. Hope it works out for the best. So Sagittarius, what's up with Sagittarius this weekend? What's up with Sagittarius this weekend? 1, 2, and 3. What's up with Sagittarius this weekend? What is good with Sagittarius this weekend? Saggies. What y'all got going on? Alrighty. So whatever energy is binding you and the person that you're dealing with or thinking about is the Death card in the reverse. Trying to avoid some kind of change. Something's changing and you don't want it to happen. The Emperor is in the reverse. You're losing control of the situation. Losing control of the situation and trying to, whatever change, whatever ending is coming, you're trying to stop that from happening. Trying to stop it from happening, and you're trying to regain control of this situation. 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse, though. So money may be not looking too terribly good right now, or just whatever this situation is. I just kind of feel like it's falling apart, and you are struggling and scampering to put it back together. But it looks like the energy is here to take a leap of faith. Take a leap. You got the Fool right there. Take a leap of faith into some kind of direction. The 3 of Wands is in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. So I kind of feel like you don't really have any other options. You're not weighing out any other options. You got your mind set on this one goal right here. What's that Fool there for? What's the Fool card all about? Queen of Cups, though. Yeah, you have a lot of passion, a lot of love for this situation. You have invested lots and lots of love, lots of energy, and lots of passion into this situation. So you're scampering to fix it. You're scampering to keep it together and keep. Well, what's this Fool card about? What's the Fool card here for Sagittarius? Oh, the Devil. Okay, so it may be a Capricorn you're dealing with, or it just could be a toxic situation altogether. Could be very, very toxic. Or, hang on. Okay, the High Priestess reverse. So may have a difficult time working with your intuition. This may not be the most intuitive decision. This may be something you just need to go ahead and let go of, Saggies. Okay, 9 of Swords is in the reverse. So it looks like you're definitely working on coming out of the anxiety. But for whatever reason, it kind of looks like if you was to take a leap of faith, it wouldn't be a very good decision. So you very well may know what you're doing, but it kind of feels like you're putting your intuition on the back burner right there and trying to gain control of the situation this weekend. So, alrighty, Capricorn. What's up with Capricorn this weekend? What is up with Capricorn this weekend? 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. What's up with Capricorn this weekend? Alrighty. So whatever energy is binding you to the person that you're dealing with or thinking about the most is the 6 of Swords. So I feel like you're moving on. A lot of battle wounds. There was a battle that was fought. Okay, it was fought, and there was a lot of battle wounds. There was a lot of injuries, but you're moving on from it, and you're moving on from it silently. The 4 of Swords. So, yeah, I definitely kind of feel like you're taking a break from the situation right here. A lot of air sign energy. Again, King of Cups though. King of Cups. So you're set in your ways emotionally. You know how you feel, you know how you want to feel, you know how you should feel, and you're going to do whatever it takes to in order to feel the way you want to feel. So that's kind of how I feel about this right here. A lot of air sign energy, also some water sign energy there. 8 of Wands reverse. You may still feel a little bit stuck to it, you know, deep down inside. You may feel like it's difficult to move away from. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So King of Cups in the upright, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, there's definitely still some emotional instability, but it did come to a completion. I remember karmic cycle was complete. The karmic cycle was complete, Capricorn. The world here. The world is here. World card. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering. I'm sick with the flu, and yeah. Anyway, yep. It did wrap up and come to a completion, but I still kind of feel like there's a little bit of feeling stuck to it just a little bit. Still having a difficult time getting over it, but you got the 9 of Pentacles right here. So you're definitely feeling like, okay, whatever. I'll go ahead and take that 1 pentacle loss. I'll go ahead and do this myself. Whatever. I don't need you. I definitely do not need you. Magician in the upright. This is the best decision. It may be a little bit hard to walk away from. You still may not be 100% over it, but you know damn good and well that you made the best decision. All right, Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius this weekend? What's going on with Aquarius this weekend? 3 shuffles. 1, 2. Come on, cards. This is a new deck that I've never used on camera before, and it has a very interesting feel to it. 3. Kind of feels like light and fluffy almost. It's weird. I like it though. Aquarius, what's going on with you this weekend? Okie dokie. So whatever energy binds you and the person that you're dealing with is the 9 of Cups. So I definitely feel like you still feel like there's just a little bit of loneliness. You still feel like you're going at this just a little bit by yourself. But either way, your wishes are fulfilled. I mean, it is successful. Whatever it is you're doing, you kind of feel like, you don't really feel like you have, that 10th cup isn't there. So even if whether you're single or coupled, regardless if you're in a relationship or not, you still kind of feel like you're doing this just a little bit by yourself. And don't really have too much support, but you don't really need it. Kind of like the 9 of Pentacles I look at a lot of times with this 9 of Cups right here. It's like, okay, I'll take that little 1 cup loss, whatever. You know, I got this. I can do this on my own. My wishes are fulfilled and everything is working out for me right now. Okay, 9 of Wands. It does feel like you've been through a battle though. Feels like you've been going through some battles. 6 of Wands, but it was victorious. It was a very victorious battle. Even though it was rough and it beat you down and it was hard to get through, you still stuck through it, and you saw victory in the end. So everything is working out for you. In the 3 of Pentacles, yeah. So you definitely got some teamwork going on. Definitely got people working with you, working for you, working on your side. Queen of Wands. See, hey man. King of Swords though, so there might be a little bit of a bad attitude. A little bit of a bad attitude, maybe having a little bit of a sharp tongue. You know, somebody might not want to come at you the wrong way or say the wrong thing to you. You might snap at them with a bit of a shitty attitude. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. So there is definitely the energy here that even though that there is victory and even though everything is working out, there's still like this really big burden. Still, you know, because all this hard work, you know, you can't work that hard and accomplish everything that you've accomplished without there being a really heavy burden. And just, you know, it was, suffice it to say, this 6 of Wands, this victory right here, it was worked for, okay? And it did not come easy. 8 of Pentacles, yeah, just kind of focusing on you. And, you know, it's like, hey, either whether you're single or coupled or whatever your situation is, it's like, you know, if you want to work with me, work with me. If you don't, get out of my way, basically. But all in all, it's looking pretty good for you this weekend, Aquarius. All right, Capricorn. What's up with Capricorn this weekend? I'm sorry. Why did I say Capricorn? Pisces. Oh, man. I need to give the tarot cards a break. I'm done for the week. But I wanted to get this weekend forecast out. For you guys. Definitely have the flu. I have not been letting that slow me down at all. I usually don't. I am an Aquarius, by the way. I'm extremely stubborn, and I do not like letting things stand in my way. That's just me. Anyway, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces this weekend? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. What's going on with Pisces this weekend? Okie dokie. Alrighty, moon card. How about that, Pisces? Well, anyway, so that's the energy binding you and the person that you're either dealing with or thinking about. So definitely, I kind of feel like it's very quiet and very, I don't know, I kind of sense silence, but I sense peace. There is some peace in this right here, you know. I know Pisces, the last few readings you had were a little bit rough, but I feel some peace and some silence. But Judgment is in the reverse right here, so there's some kind of decision not being made, and wishes aren't quite fulfilled. Even though there is this peaceful silence between you two, somebody feels a little bit, I don't know, uneasy. Wishes not being fulfilled, so somebody's not really making it. Yeah, a little bit of a toxic situation. This keeps coming up for you, Pisces. This keeps coming up for you, but one of you are at peace here. One of you, this right here feels like peace. one side feels peace, the other side feels this wish is unfulfilled, and it's a very, very toxic situation. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. Seven of Cups is in the reverse, but I definitely feel like whoever it is that's feeling peace isn't really looking at any other options. Definitely knows exactly who they want, what they want to do, all that good stuff. No other real not being wishy-washy and wanting to dart around and maybe mess around with other people and all that stuff. The Five of Wands is in the reverse, so I definitely feel like, I think it's you, Pisces, who's wanting to put an end to the conflict and wanting to put an end to the toxic energy, but it is still there. It's still there nonetheless. The Eight of Cups. So there's definitely somebody wants to walk away. It may be you, could be you or the person you're dealing with, but either somebody wants to walk away, somebody's thinking about it, or somebody just straight up turns and walks away. But the Lovers is here. So I don't really feel like it's going to happen, but I do feel like this right here, this energy does play a strong role in the person that you are dealing with. Could be a Gemini, could be a Capricorn. But anyway, Four of Wands. So, like I said, with this Eight of Cups right here, I definitely feel like the door is open. The door is open for somebody to turn and walk away, but I don't feel like it's going to happen, okay? Because you got the Sun card in the upright. But I kind of feel like you're keeping it going, Pisces. Keeping it going for the weekend and not really letting anything spiral out of control. All right, well, that was my first all signs. That was I got to get me a tabletop tripod, y'all. I was hoping to be able to do it right here so y'all could see the cards, but I'll probably go ahead and do that today. There's this one at Walmart that I've had my eye on for like weeks, and every time I go there, I go over to it and I'm like, okay, I'll buy it next time. And then the next time I go, I'm like, I'll buy it next time. But this is the one I am using. This is the one I normally use. It's that thing stands like, if I extend it all the way up, I got that for my outdoor videos. Now I just got it leaning up against some books and I knocked it over. But that one stands like 6 foot, almost 7 feet tall if I extend it all the way. It's way too much, I think, for the tarot readings. I think I need a tabletop tripod so that y'all can see, have a good view right here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.